This is Blanka's guide, and I know the video is too long, but I wanted to give as much details as possible about setups because I haven't seen anyone explaining that once the setup starts, the opponent has to guess and they cannot do level 3 supers or EX reversals. Maybe nobody has noticed that this is weird. Anyways, I covered his main pokes, special moves and tips, anti-airs, punish counter and counter options, bread and butter combos, his setups, meaties, resets, and combos. I hope you guys like the video. His main pokes are his crouching medium punch and his crouching heavy punch. The rest of his normals are okay, but do not have much range. You can also use his forward heavy punch plus his coward crouch move, then cancel it into his surprise back hop. But keep in mind that some characters can punish you with their super or EX reversal like Ken or Guile. His forward medium kick is okay, but my advice, use it with drive rush instead. His slide is not safe from any distance, and his overhead is safe on block. His jump plus medium kick is your jumping cross-up option. The light and medium punch version of his rolling attack or ball are not safe on block, so only use those versions from far so it will whiff and you can grab your opponent. If you do it too close, they will block and punish you. The heavy punch version is safe on block, but still is punishable with a delayed drive impact, so don't spam it too much. The EX version is safe on block. His backstep rolling attack will leave you with plus frames, but is very punishable with a dragon punch, so don't abuse it too much. Also, you can mix your opponent with a cross-up using this move, but is risky. You can use the light kick version to bait dragon punch. The rolling attack can be done from the air as well, but is not safe on block if you do it too close. If you do the heavy punch version from far, you can be -2 or -4 on block. And if you do the EX version, you can be +8 on block. His electric thunder move will leave you -3 on block. All versions are the same, except for this EX version, which will leave you +4 on block. His command grab is very useful, and you can do it after any of your cancelable normals, but don't abuse it too much because the recovery on whiff is very bad. His vertical rolling attack is his best anti-air option. Each version has a different distance reach, and his EX version has invincibility frames. His surprise back and forward hop is very useful, and you can use it after any cancelable normal. It will work if you hold diagonal as well, and this is good because you can keep your charge while moving and do his EX reversal faster. The mini Blankas are good. It requires you to do any electric move like his electric thunder, and the EX version has different properties. The regular versions will go through fireballs. Later on this video, you will see the setups using these dolls.
These are the bread and butter combos. You will notice that after most of the combos, I do his surprise forward hop, This is so you are aware how many plus frames you have after the hop so you can do a meaty or grab. And of course, all the combos ending with the rolling attack will lose this option, so if you want to keep the offensive, end your combo with the Electric Thunder special instead of his rolling attack. Ending this combo with a slide gives you more plus frames after the slide, and you will be very close. These are the combo options for his Drive Rush and EX specials.
For this option, make sure you walk forward a little bit after the EX rolling attack before doing his backstep rolling attack. And again, if you want to be far from your opponent, end your combos with the rolling attack, but if you want to be close, end your combos with the Electric Thunder special. It will allow you to keep the offensive going, and eventually your opponent will end up in the corner, and once you are able to connect a combo in the corner, then you can use one of this setup options. These are his anti-air options. His vertical rolling attack are pretty good. Each version has a different distance reach. If your opponent tries to cross you up, use the heavy kick version. If you need a quick anti-air while moving, your back medium kick is the best option. And you can cancel it into his forward hop. You will land in front of your opponent if you do it from far or mid distance, but if you do it from a close distance, you will land behind. If you do it late, it will trade or you will get hit, so try to do it early. You can also use your crouching medium punch as an anti-air, but sometimes it will trade with some jumping normals, so back medium kick is still a better option. If you are looking for damage, your best option is standing heavy kick. In most cases it will trade, but still you can follow up with a combo and super at the end. Keep in mind that after you use the backstep rolling attack, you can do a slide or a super as a follow-up. The light kick version of his vertical rolling attack has a great range, which is very useful to punish neutral jumps or when the opponent is in the corner and is trying to bait your drive impact or heavy rolling attack. If you have low drive meter, you can use one bar to follow up instead of using two for his EX rolling attack. But if you have resources, you can do his EX rolling attack and follow up with the backstep rolling attack and super or slide. His EX vertical rolling attack is your EX reversal option, but don't abuse it too much. This option is risky, but just for your information, you can use his coward crouch move to make your opponent with jumping normals, then punish with the heavy punch follow-up, but you need to do it right when it whiffs, otherwise the opponent will recover. And lastly, he has an air throw which is very useful when the opponent is in the corner. These are his punish counter and counter options. Your best options as a punish counter are his medium kick into his standing heavy punch, or the standing heavy kick into his standing heavy punch, then follow up with your regular combos. For a faster punish, you can use his standing light kick into his back medium kick, or into his standing heavy kick, then follow up with his regular combos. For counter options, you can link his crouching medium kick into his standing heavy kick, or his back medium kick into his standing heavy punch, then follow up with his regular combos. And do not forget to follow up with a drive rush into slide in case your heavy punch version of his rolling attack connects as a punish counter. These are some tips for his gameplay. If you want to connect the light kick version of his vertical rolling attack with a combo, you need to do it with 2 crouching light punches or it will whiff. After you connect the heavy punch version of his rolling attack, you can do the light punch version to bait a drive impact, which is the punish option for it. If you are in the corner, you can switch side safe with a drive rush plus back medium kick into his forward hop. Also, you can do his jumping EX rolling attack and you will +8 on block, or his regular heavy punch version, but only if the opponent is far. His coward crouch can be used to evade regular fireballs, and you can also use it to punish them with the air heavy punch version of his rolling attack. Or you could use it to do your EX version, which will leave you +8 on block. The heavy punch version is safe from far, but if you do it too close, you will get punished. His level 2 super is not only useful for combos, but also you can use it to drain your opponent's drive meter. As you can see, you are +5 on block on the first stop, so you can do your 8 frames normal, and +6 in the second string, so you can use your 9 frames normal. Your opponent can attempt to do an EX reversal, super, or just take the damage instead to avoid getting in burnout. It's very common to see these from Blanka players, but I have never seen them mixing it up with his forward hop into his DP. Remember, you can hold your down charge with his hop, and once you land, DP with his heavy kick version. If the opponent does a neutral or back jump, it will catch both. You can use his doll to keep the offensive at mid-screen. Remember that each round you have 3 Blanka-chan dolls, and they can bypass regular fireballs. These are his Meatys and Setups. You can use these Meatys with most of the BnBs combos. Just make sure that after your forward hop, you are at least +5 before the opponent wakes up. As per the throw setups, if you want to avoid your opponent from mashing a light punch to avoid getting grabbed, you can do drive rush into his back medium kick and it will beat their normal or walking back. Using the same setups, you can do a drive rush with overhead or low as well. And remember, if you want to link a light kick version of his vertical rolling attack from a combo, you need to use his crouching light punch because the pushback is small. For this setup, if you want to go behind, delay your forward hop a few frames, but if you want to land in front, then just do it right away. Again, if you check the BnB combos, you will see if you can do a meaty or not. If you use his drive rush with his forward hop, then make sure to practice to delay a few frames the input so you will land behind with a +1 for your standing light kick as a meaty. Sometimes you will see that normals do not hit you during a forward hop, but this is very tricky and risky. It depends on the startup frames of the normal, special, or super the opponent used, so don't abuse it, because if the opponent delays the action a few frames, you will get hit. If you have enough resources, you can use his Air EX rolling attack to apply more pressure and attempt a shimmy or grab. Also, if you connect the back medium kick as counter in the corner, you can start his setups, which I will explain in a moment. This is his setups, mix-ups, and resets section. These two are the most easiest way to start his Blanka-chan doll setups. There is something nobody talks about is setups. Somehow the opponent cannot do an EX reversal, super, or parry once they are blocking, so their only option is to do a wake-up reversal, super or parry, because if they start blocking, they have to guess. Not sure if this was intended by Capcom, but it seems like if the dolls have different properties. I tried everything but nothing works. Again, the only thing that the opponent can do once the setup starts is blocking and guess. Of course, if you break the block stun caused by the doll, then your opponent will be able to react. Here I did his crouching medium kick earlier and he was able to super. So if you want to do it right, delay your crouching medium kick if you go for a low, but if you go for his overhead, then just do it right after his EX Electric Thunder finishes. If you don't delay your crouching medium kick enough, it will count as a block string, so you will need to practice the timing for the low version, because the overhead version is very easy.
Are you serious?
These are the 4 setups I think are useful: an overhead, a low, a grab, and a mix-up. You can also create your own, so go to training and use your imagination. For the grab, your opponent can do an EX reversal, but they will still get hit by the doll and you can follow up after you recover. But keep in mind they can do a super. This only counts for the grab and mix-up version. The overhead version has reset options. You can even do a double overhead, but they can do an EX reversal or super once they recover. The opponent can attempt to do a wake-up parry in desperation that they cannot get out of the setup, so you could do Blanka's grab to punish this. Just remember that they can do an EX reversal for your grab setup, but as I said, you can still follow up because the doll will still connect. But if they do a super level 3, then there is nothing else to do. This works with every EXDP reversal except for JP due to the counter. But rest assured, because even JP's reversal doesn't work with the three main setups, except for the throw. The overhead, low and mix-up versions can be linked together because you can place another doll right after one setup if you use this combo, so you could spend the 3 dolls in a setup in one round, and they will respawn in the next round. This is how it looks if you spend the 3 dolls in a setup. Also remember, if you don't have resources, keep it simple and use his coward crouch move into the heavy punch, and it works with any of the setups.
We did it! Blanka can't be stopped!
As I said, the opponent will be forced to avoid the setup on wake up, so be prepared to bait an EXDP or super on wake up. Also, you can combo a regular doll into the EX version. Right after the regular doll explodes, do the command to release the second one and quickly do the EX Electric Thunder. This is his combo section, but some of them are just for fun or in case you want to style on your opponent. As Blanka, one of your goals is to leave your opponent in burnout state. They will be afraid of blocking the heavy punch or EX version of his rolling attack because it drains one drive meter, so you need to be prepared to punish neutral or back jumps. Also, you need to make them fear your corner setups. That way you can easily predict an EX reversal or super on wake up. I hope this video helps to spread some love to this amazing character, and again, thank you all for supporting the channel.